definition of something like a simulation. So a simulation is basically like a process where you try to imitate real life something, or you are trying to you put in some, like you made something. I want to see how that particular thing will perform. Like you are trying to carry out some tests with how will I put it? You're trying to carry out some tests at a smaller scale, or at a scale, just to see how some things might perform. So in a way, simulations are basically carried out for testing. Like let's say you want to manufacture a car, but you don't want to manufacture everything about the car before you see like you want to get to know how the car will operate in every circumstance. So it's not physically possible to test the car in every circumstance around the world to see how it will operate. So scientists or engineers now will not turn to simulation models. So the models now simulate the different environments and conditions just to see how these particular cars will operate in those different places. Then they will take their calculations or their estimations based on the results from the simulations. So this simulation hypothesis is now saying that we are in a way somewhat like that car. So we are in a sort of experiment. So it means that anybody that is alluding that we are experiencing a simulation hypothesis, it means therefore the person is saying, okay, there's a higher being that is therefore controlling everything and is altering everything. So we human beings are in a sort of test. So everything that we see now is just a test to see how we will perform, or to gauge the performance of human beings.
So don't you think that is actually happening? Don't you think that's actually, if you read a book, The Science of Being Great, it says this. It said, like, from the success from generation to generation, we have observed series of changes. It's called evolution. Change in structure, change in shape. Like the present day human beings are really, really beautiful and handsome. The present day ones than probably the olden days ones. Now, like, what's the result for this change? If it is not a test, then why is there evolution? So don't you really think that is a test? Don't you really think this life is a test?
For me, it could be a test, or probably for evolution again is just simply passing survival of the fittest based on the way Darwin explained it. So basically, the strongest will pass on their genes.
Yeah.
So definitely, those ones too will continue passing on their genes. And let's say if there are a number of giraffes in a particular place, definitely the giraffe with the longest neck will survive the longest, and they can reach leaves in the higher trees. So there is a higher chance that they will get to pass on their genes to the next generation. So since now they are passing their genes of long neck giraffes, probably the next ones, those ones too, will still continue passing on their genes. So definitely good genes will most definitely get passed on. So evolution now is just simply trying to say that, okay, definitely the features that make a particular organism more adaptable in their society or in their environment will get passed on to the next generation.